The Whispering Cabin Part 1. An original horror story, inspired by American wilderness legends. Narrator. Before we begin, I want you to imagine something. It's almost midnight. You're driving alone through a forest somewhere deep in the Appalachian Mountains of the United States. Your phone has no signal. The nearest town is more than 40 miles away. The road is empty. No headlights. No houses. No people. Just endless trees. And silence. Now ask yourself one question. If something was following you, would anyone ever know? Tonight's story is inspired by old American wilderness legends. It is a fictional horror story created for entertainment. Now, let's begin. October 18th, 2019. Heavy rain poured across the mountains of West Virginia. 28-year-old photographer Ethan Carter had spent the entire week searching for abandoned places, hidden deep inside America's oldest forests. He loved forgotten buildings, ghost towns, old churches, empty schools, anything people had left behind decades ago. His YouTube channel wasn't famous, but every weekend, he uploaded videos exploring strange locations. His subscribers always asked the same question. Have you ever seen a ghost? Ethan always laughed. Ghosts don't exist. At least, that's what he believed. Until that night. It was almost 11:30 p.m. when his GPS suddenly stopped working. The screen went black. His phone lost signal. Even the radio became nothing but static. Outside, rain hammered against the windshield. The forest looked darker than anything Ethan had ever seen. Then, he noticed something. A narrow dirt road. It wasn't marked on any map. Curiosity won. He slowly turned his truck onto the muddy trail. Tree branches scraped against the windows. The deeper he drove, the quieter everything became. No birds. No insects. No wind. Only the sound of rain. After nearly 20 minutes, his headlights revealed something impossible. A small wooden cabin, standing completely alone. In the middle of nowhere. No electricity. No vehicles. No smoke from the chimney. Yet, a warm yellow light glowed behind one dusty window. Ethan frowned. Who could possibly live here? He grabbed his camera. This will make an amazing video, he whispered. He stepped outside. Cold air wrapped around him like ice. The rain had suddenly stopped, but the forest remained unnaturally silent. As he walked toward the cabin, he noticed footprints. Bare footprints. They looked fresh, yet they simply ended at the front porch. There were no footprints leading away, only toward the cabin. Ethan felt a chill run down his spine. He knocked. Once. Twice. No answer. The wooden door slowly creaked open by itself. Inside, everything looked frozen in time. An old rocking chair. A fireplace filled with cold ashes. Dust-covered family photographs. A grandfather clock. Tick. 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 Strain. If the cabin had been abandoned for years, why was the clock still working? Ethan slowly stepped inside. The door slammed shut behind him. He spun around. No one was there. His breathing became heavier. Then, a tiny voice echoed from somewhere upstairs. Don't let her hear you. Ethan froze. His camera was still recording. He looked at the staircase. Darkness. Complete darkness. Then, one single floorboard creaked. Someone, or something, had just taken a step. Ethan whispered to himself, I'm not alone. He raised his flashlight. The beam slowly climbed toward the second floor. And for just 1 second, He saw the outline of a little girl, standing perfectly still, watching him. Then, she disappeared. Ethan's heartbeat pounded in his ears. Every instinct told him to run, but curiosity pulled him forward. He placed one foot on the first stair, not knowing that this single decision would become the biggest mistake of his life. To be continued.